Hey guys, Joe here with All Around Joe, and I just want to make a quick video on how my body is responding before and after ice baths. And this should be of interest to anybody who is number one testing their HRV, number two might have some sort of hormonal fatigue such as adrenal fatigue, number three, any athlete in general that just wants to get better. So what we're looking at here is my Sweetbeat Life app for my iPhone. If you don't have this app on your iPhone, I highly recommend that you start using it daily to track whether or not you should be working out or resting that day. We need to look inside of our bodies to truly understand whether or not we should be pushing or not. We can't just feel that. So here we have my HRV, which is heart rate variability. What we're looking for is a higher HRV. Higher HRVs means that our body is essentially keeping itself in balance from heartbeat to heartbeat, and the more variability the better. It means that we're more in tune. So before an ice bath here, you can see that my average was 66 on my HRV. After ice bath, 81. And this was about 9 a.m. This is about 12 noon. And I have two sessions I'm going to share with you here. Then we have the stress, average of 4, average of 1, and heart rate is about the same. So HRV went up quite a bit there. And then next up, we have the power of the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems, which is really interesting to track here. And one of the reasons why I knew that I was not functioning quite well with my day-to-day readings. So if you look at this number, or this graph I should say, you'll see that the green line represents the sympathetic nervous system. The blue line is the parasympathetic nervous system. So green is sympathetic, which is fight or flight, and the blue is parasympathetic, which is rest and relax. Ideally, we want these within 500 of each other. As you can see, mine is quite a bit off right here before, or in my morning test. Then after the ice bath, you can see that I had quite the spike in my parasympathetic nervous system from very low to, up in the 2500 range here. So, and then we'll look and analyze this even more for the last screen of the Sweetbeat Life app here. And we can see that before, this is the HF, or the parasympathetic nervous system number that I'm looking at. This is the sympathetic nervous system number. So before, the sympathetic nervous system was about 500 lower. The parasympathetic hopped up significantly, almost 2,000 points there. And also what I'm looking at is this ratio, and this is almost more important to me because I want this to be below 2 for ideal. And we can see here it went from 8.1 to 1.6, which is awesome. So we've got a jump from 66 HRV to 81 and a ratio of 8.1 to 1.6 in this scenario, just from an ice bath. I should mention the ice bath is about 20 minutes. I say 20 to 25 minutes. And what I do is I fill up the tub with cold water. Then I have 2-gallon jugs of water that are frozen and kept in my freezer when I throw those into the bath as well to cool it down. Not sure of the exact temperature, but that's what I've been doing. And then here's another session just so that you can see that this is repeatable. Here I had a 72 HRV in the morning session. Then in the afternoon, post ice bath, right after the ice bath, popped that guy up to average of 86. Stress was high for that day, and then lowered down right after the ice bath, and the heart rate pretty much the same, lowered a little bit. Then this is a great one. So high sympathetic nervous system power again, low parasympathetic nervous system power. Look at that jump after the ice bath. Huge jump, and they're actually playing with each other a little bit, which is awesome. Then if we go to the reading here, went from a 6,700 sympathetic nervous system power to 2,700, and a parasympathetic nervous system of around 500, all the way up to about a 2,500 point jump to 2900 and a ratio of 14.2 to 1.0. And like I said, I want this to be 2.0 or lower. And my HRV went from 72 to 86. So if that doesn't tell you, the ice baths are awesome. They're a little bit painful, but they're pretty awesome for your body and your nervous system. So this, if you have any questions about this, you can put them in the comments below the video or shoot me an email at joe@allaroundjoe.com. And this was the Sweet Eat Life app that I'm using. It's $10 over at the iTunes store, and you have to get a compatible heart rate monitor to work with it. I use a 60 beat heart rate monitor, so the whole package costs you around $45, but totally worth it to avoid overtraining and keep your body good to go. All right, like I said, allaroundjoe.com or joe@allaroundjoe.com to email me, and I'll see you on the next video.